find that duck. Okay, made it to the other side. Where's that duck at? I don't see it just yet. Right there. Nice. Now I just need a long stick to get him. Nice. Oh yeah, sweet. Got him. Cost me one arrow, but I'll be eating tonight.
Starting to feel like home.
Oh, I can't believe I slept in so late. It's okay. It's hard to kind of sleep here. You have a million things running through your brain of like what to do, what to build, how much time do you have. It's not raining today. It's overcast, but it's not raining. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to dry some of my clothes. But I think I'm gonna make some tea. I'm gonna go for a walk for Tinder. I'm gonna do something for the bug bite, eat some berries. I think that's the plan. I wish I had coffee. Spoke too soon. I'm having a really hard time with how damp everything is. It's super frustrating.
I was hoping that the weather from day one would continue, but that didn't happen.
So I'm gonna take right now to do some self-care.
If being in a swamp wasn't already a bit unforgiving, now it's the wet season.
Oh my God, everything is just wet. Everything is just getting wet. Wet, 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 wet.
So getting ready for fire and fire maintenance and staying dry is a whole other added element to this experience.
So after this tea is done, oh my God, pool of water coming in. And now my sleeping bag is soaking wet. Oh my God. There's no way I'm gonna be able to dry this in this rain. Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I gonna? I'm gonna freeze my off tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I have a wet sleeping bag. Oh my God. I really don't want to sleep through this. This is so stupid.
I knew this wasn't going to be easy. You can't always expect every day to be sunshine and rainbows. But conditions are what you make of them.
Jax, chill, relax. Just chill. You're smart. You're very smart. You can fix this problem.
So you can choose to be miserable.
You know how to fix things. You are a problem solver.
Or you can choose to push through it.
Not too bad. The sleeping bag is not like here. Yeah. So this will end. I will live. I will be dry again.
Every storm eventually runs out of it. So you just gotta wait it out.
We're gonna do a short little walkabout, and I'm going to confirm my permanent shelter location.
My temporary shelter looks like a giant burrito, and I am the filling. It's just a problem. You lose your body heat 25 times faster if you're wet. So I need to figure out where my long-term shelter is going to be, because if you can't get fire, at least shelter can protect you. So I stumbled upon this new pond. All of this amazing sea found. It's some sort of, I believe, buttercup. Look at this view. It's unreal. I think we know our answer, and the answer is that I need to figure out a way to be closer to this pond to check out the rest of this landscape. So this is a giant pile of crap that pretty big clear activity the past day or two. So it's time. There's a lot of it here, 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 here. I think I know now I don't want to camp near here. Getting a shelter up as fast as possible is my #1 priority. Okay, we'll go this way. But covering as much ground as I can in the shortest amount of time is not going to be easy with terrain as uneven as this. This terrain. We're not talking temperature. We're not talking animals. We're talking just the ground alone. This is so much work. Way more difficult beyond what I could have imagined. Wait a second. I know I was still wearing... Oh. Eyelash, freaking shirt, sweater, wrapped around my waist. This place is brutal. Every single step is so grueling. And then losing things aren't working. It's like it's really easy, I think, for people to also like watch this show. Feel like, oh, she didn't do that. It's different when you're out there, man. Your head and everything you do has to be so dialed in. And I lost a crucial item. A piece of clothing that will keep me warm.
One, two, three. There's my little snare.
I gotta check my snares.
Yes! Yes! Yo, beauty! I just found what I was hoping to find. Ah! A drink bottle. I did not think that there's going to be much rubbish around here given the remoteness of this. This opens up a lot more exploring. I can take this with me and drink whilst I'm out there for like almost a whole day. This isn't just a small, this is... Land provides. The land provides. My main strategy for being out here is trying to have as many passive means of getting food as possible. So I want to have a snare line going on the snowshoe there. I want to have snares out for squirrel. Snare line. Let's go. I've never trapped snowshoe hare in the fall because I've never been in Canada in the fall. 1, 2, 3. No change. Empty, empty. I'm used to coming up when it's full winter, there's snow and ice everywhere. It's going to take me a while to kind of figure it out. That one's fine. Change. As I learn the land, I can kind of adjust and go from there. At the moment, it's just about spray and pray and try and put out as many as I can. Yes. This one has a hair in it. I'm not super alive. It is. Sorry, dude. Body for your life. I get it. Thanks, little guy. Trap line produces. First snowshoe hare. Got to buy its foot, which is not ideal. I'm super grateful for my first protein of the land. It gives me confidence that, you know, this spot can provide for me. I've just got to keep figuring it out. Take this guy back, get him processed, and enjoy my first solid meal. The trap line's starting to produce. Getting somewhere. It's pretty special just to get the first actual game off the land. River. So much nutrient in that river. Woo. You go in there as a check and there's no sign. You're not even sure whether you're in the right area, and then to have one coming into your snare, you're just like, okay, we're on the right path. A lot of meat in there. It just opens up the possibility of more coming my way. I can make it happen once, and make it happen again. Oh, that's cool. Oh, snowshoe hare. Now I'll eat some now, and I'll have more tomorrow for breakfast as well. These organs right here are just going to be a huge boost of vitamins and minerals. Oh yeah. Everything now. Thank you.
Hunting is very opportunistic in a place like this. So as I'm walking around, my bow is always in my hand. Arrows are in the quiver, ready to go should the need arise where I need to send one. Site is bountiful. It's full of berries. See lots of small game sparrows. See any sign, air sign on the beach. Anything moving is gonna get an arrow in it. an impressive animal. Just the thought of having the opportunity to hunt one, you get goosebumps.
Missing like crazy, missing shots that never missed. Marking a trail back to that arrow I lost. I need to get to the camp. Think about what I want to do next.
It's so unlike me to miss shots like that. So, finding a deer is a big concern.
Where I'm standing right now, it shows absolutely zero sign of a human ever being here. On a piece of land maybe nobody's ever stepped foot on. It's kind of a wild realization.
Here, the rose hips. My plan for food: eat everything that I can. Berries, worms, insects, fish, meat, birds, everything I can catch. Castle of my city. Oh wow. My name is Clementino Pedrosa. I have been in the Portuguese army for 21 years. I started with 6 years in paratroopers. Every day we went training with the planes. I catch a ball and snap. And I spent 2 years in the sergeant school. There I learned a lot about tactics. Hard. Very nice to eat. And when I finished, I went in the Special Troops Commandos, where I became a survival instructor for the military. And I wrote 3 survival books. Nature is always good to us. With all the things that can happen to me, starving, injuries, predators, I have the skills to deal with it. It's starting to snow stronger. I can't be here. I want to test my limits. Here is my shelter. Prove to myself that I have the will to survive anything. Today will be the wedding of my sister. I have a good family. We love to spend time together, but stepping out for being alone is not a possibility for me. My parents created me not to be at their side when things become wrong, but to protect everybody. My last gun, that's why I joined the army. I know that I have the skills, I can push further. So I'm ready to go through the sacrifice and become someone that they are proud about. Let's go. Look at this. Let's go this. The guts will be for fishing. In all the seasons, non-active military shows. For me, being here alone, or Rambo, the movie, I hope I can inspire other guys. This is already cooking. Awesome. Let's set the flag. I decided to bring the flag of my country instead of a picture of my family, because I have my family in my mind all the time, and I know they understand that, and I decided to bring that flag, a symbol of hope to the Portuguese people. And for me it's important because I want to prove to myself and the people that it's possible to survive. Let's eat the brain. Yeah, the little brain. Another squirrel. No, no, no. The guts. Awesome. I shot another one. I shot another squirrel with my bow. Awesome. My start is easy. Thank you very much. I can stay here. I can feed myself. He was eating the guts of the other one. I hope in the future this will not be a problem. Thank you, God. Thank you.
A challenge like this really is dependent on your life circumstance. Like I set up everything to where it would operate when I'm gone, but the guilt associated with putting burdens on everyone else is significant. Miss tucking my daughter into bed, singing to her. They grow so fast when they're that young. Like, I just don't want to miss any of it if I don't have to. Okay, stay focused. Priority for today, fishing.
Fatherhood means a lot of things to me. It means providing a safe, stable, honorable, respectable place for my daughters to become who they're going to be.
Pretty skinny for bait right now, but I'm gonna try some cranberries that look like fish eggs and a little frog that I found. Let's go fishing. I do worry about if I'm good enough as a father every day. I come from a line of fathers that were kind of absent. It's very damaging to grow up without a father. Wow, just lost the hook already. Man, I can just not snap into him. Get in the game, David. Get in the game, man.
It's at the forefront of my mind to break that cycle and to be the man that my family needs me to be.
Good Lord.
Being a provider for my family is something that I take very seriously. Being out here is a very roundabout way to do that. The question is, are you putting your family first or are you putting yourself first?
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what's going on with me. I need to snap out of it though. Exhausted. Stomach is still just churning. I'm gonna go put up some more snares now.
I feel like in any other point in my life up to this moment, I would have been just ecstatic doing this. And for some reason, I can't seem to gather any enthusiasm.
Man, I miss my wife and kids. I am not in the game right now. So, the thought of my stubborn ass going as long as I can, I don't want it. I don't want it. Hey, this is David. I am officially tapping out. I'm feeling ready to go home. It's obviously not how I wanted it to go, but the cumulative time away from my family, I'd never been a lot away from them that long. And it's like a magnet, man. It's like this inseparable, like wanting to come back together and be there for them and them be there for me. And all I can think about is my wife and kids.
This is not how I saw myself leaving. I'm not one to quit, ever. I came out here to win, but I'm choosing this over being at home with my wife and kids. Balances. What I told myself to come out here is that I'm doing it for them, and that they will reap the benefits and get cash prize, and then they just
just occurred to me every step of the way, like, man, there's not a thing in the world worth trading time with your family for. You talk to anybody on their deathbed, that's all they want is time. They want more time with their family. I know the kind of father I'm committed to being. A good father doesn't take days off from that.
My lips are very dry, so I need to take care of them. I will use the fat of the skin. My skin. When it stops, I will check my snares. That's it. For my hunting strategy, I already set up snares. I go hunting every day in the morning. Let's see. Let's check the other snares. I think I will fail. That will be my #1 skill. Dealing with the failure, because it's normal for me to fail. All the courses that I passed in the army, I was pushing to the limit to fail, and dealing with the fail is the most important thing. That's where the grit is. I catch a rabbit in the snare. Thank you, rabbit. Let's go with this. Cleaning the rabbit, I learned with my mom. My parents teach us how to cook, and making your own things to eat and drink is the best. The ground squirrel have more fat than the rabbit. The flavor of everything is completely different than the commercial things. Like barrel burgers. Awesome. I am grateful for my childhood and my family. Let's take off. If I win, I will share all the prize money with them. And we have a beautiful rabbit. Equal to equal. Let's go. Because we are like one. We are one family. Wait. I see another rabbit. He's so close. I can't get close. It's amazing. 2 rabbits. Let's make some fire. That rabbit, he was so close to the snare, and I shot the arrow and missed the shot. but the rabbits run and get caught in the snare. It was funny to see, but once again, it felt so easy. Need to be cautious because surviving is not for ego. Rabbit. The ego can destroy you. Thank you. And sometimes it's difficult. That's it, because I deserve it. I say to myself, fight your ego. Don't let your ego be superior. It's awesome. Because if I let the ego of hunting being so easy, I can see myself in a hard situation.
Okay, I'm gonna continue on with my traditional berry picker. And you can see we just need to install the nails at the base of the picture. And that's gonna be difficult.
I found some old pieces of wood next to the riverbank. Some of them have nails that I know I could use for tools, and the immediate thing that comes to mind is making a traditional berry picker.
Starting to get cracks here. And if I can drill out the remaining 9 holes, then we'll have the splitting. And get the components of my Eskimo drill made. I duck tool.
I built many berry pickers. The split that the nails are causing is common, so I need to pre-drill the holes for the nails to be inserted. But the only way to pre-drill these holes is to use a traditional U-pack mouth drill.
Okay, looking good. So we'll put the mouthpiece in, find the hole. There it is. And once you drill there, so as you can see, I got a hand freed up. Ready, just like that. That's gonna make a hole. I'm looking to show traditional methods and traditional ways of hunting, gathering, tool making, and shelter building. Beautiful. That worked amazing. Representing the Newpack people is very important to me. I'm hoping to show the world how strong that we are and how strong that we've always been for thousands of years. And if it wasn't for all of the knowledge that was passed down for generations, we might not be here today. All right, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful Newpack berry comb. Man, that is gonna pick me a lot of berries. Next on the agenda this morning is working on my permanent shelter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a traditional Ibruluk. And Ibruluk means sod house in Newpack. We'll get started on that. I'm gonna limb these 3 trees. We'll go from there. The traditional Ibruluk sod house helped my people survive through long winters. I'm hoping that's going to help me survive the cold, frigid temperatures. Okay, there's 3 posts. All solid. Install as you go up. We're in one of the most desolate climates on Earth. We're going to have a lot of wind. We're going to have a lot of snow. We're going to have a lot of freezing temperatures. You're not going to survive winter without a strong shelter. All right, post number 4 done. Let's get the beams up.
So my strategy is to get this shelter built fast.
Here we go. Okay. We're solid.
In my head, I know that If I do this within the first few days, I'm not going to burn much energy. I'll go lose much weight. And I know if I can get this finished quickly, I'm going to have a roof over my head, and I'm going to be able to devote most of my time, be able to have all the energy to burn on hunting big game.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Head back to the shelter. There's growing too. You get a shot. Oh. I'm gonna go after him. Thank you, buddy. There he is. Nice. Take these bionic spruce grouse for giving your lives to me.
Gonna be eating good for a few days. We got our beautiful grouse. That's just gonna slide in just like that, just like butter. Look at that. I'm gonna start cooking it just like that. Beautiful. Being out here definitely feels like home to me, because this is the life that I live. Live on the land, live in the darkness, live in the cold, live with all of the trees, the branches, that's just all I have. Oh, yeah. We are done. Let's bite into this guy. So good. Save the bone for fish hooks. See if they're strong enough. And the heart. They'll cook all the way. We'll cook a little longer. You know what? As hungry as I am, let's just do the heart. Pretty much raw. I mean, I think it's like a quarter of the way cooked. Yeah, not cooked, but I don't care. Every piece of flesh and meat, it all adds up. I'll tie these up in case I decide that they're strong enough. Fish barbs are long enough. Feet. Okay. Very good.
Just my Christmas tree. I hope I can stay here and be the last one. It smells so good. Today I will modify my shelf. To get to work. Now that I got enough food, I feel like a bullfighter with so much strength. This remembers me the calisthenics in the paratroopers. Big squats. Yeah. 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. The most important is making a good shelter. I will take off the tarp and put some logs on the backside. The first days were important to do the first walls, but will be a problem when the winter comes. Can have a storm and I need to make a resistant shelter. Careful. Don't get the dark. Patience. For my log cabin. There are so many straight logs around me. Building a log cabin will not be a problem. I will put 4 sticks each side and log, both long and horizontal. I need to have the best shelter. Let's become almost insulate. Awesome. All this moss. The plan that I have is make the shelter and spend all the days there. Let's see. Collecting wood, making traps, fishing, and enjoying every day like it's the last day of my life. I hope my brother can be here with me, sharing my beautiful shelter. I'm expecting that can happen for me. But being alone in this extreme environment can change a lot. That's it. Hey. That's it.
All right, back here. Let's test it out. So it works. And once you get more skilled at it, you just pick a ton of berries quick. You can see it just combs the berries right off the leaves. Just look at that, beautiful. Dump them in. Keep on cruising. Okay, we're gonna start on building the permanent shelter in the game. Big decision. I'm gonna make my rulic just half the width with all the trees that I have to fell, limb, stack, and then the moss after. I don't want to spend that much time on a shelter, so I'm just thinking it's too big. I'm going to start pulling these poles down off the roof and reuse the poles on the outside. I don't want to gas myself out making a big shelter. It's just going to take too long. 1, 2, 3, yeah. More importantly, it's the energy. It's going to save me timber. I'll be able to use a lot more of it to go hunt and fish when the time comes. A little bit into the ground there. Perfect. I don't really like calling it shelter because shelter to me seems like a place where
I don't want to feel like that out here.
美女，没穿老过，没穿老过的。